محمد نبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Dear brother and sister, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And welcome all of you, wherever you are. And welcome you again with the third lecture of the explanation of Surah Yusuf. With Allah saying, after seeking his refuge from the shaitan regime, and they came to their father at night, crying, with the story of the honorable person. The son of the honorable is the son of the honorable. With Yusuf, the son of Yaqub, the son of Ishaq, the son of Ibrahim, please be upon all of them. Allah is telling us about the plot that the brothers of Yusuf did after this put him in the bottom of the well, and they went back to their father at night. They came crying to convince him what they want him to know, playing a game, acting, showing regret and unhappiness. And they told their father, they are being sort of their lie. Oh, our fathers, we went to race from the place of our meeting to race and to do the arking, and we kept Yusuf with our and he's young, so we kept him with our luggage, with our stuff, so he don't get in our race. He cannot be able to do it as a child. So when the wolf came in and ate him, we could not see him, and he cried, and we know you're not going to liars, and we are excused for it, even if you are truthful to you. So when accusing us of this, and you have the excuse because of what happened, you are afraid that the wolf will eat him, and the wolf ate him. So you are okay with belying us of what we have happened. And then Allah said, and they came with his blood, with fake blood, and this is from the actions that they wanted to show as a proof of their lie, of the plot. They went and got a small the blood, the small newborn sheep or lamb or goat that just was born, and they slaughtered it and they put the blood in there. But subhanallah, no matter what happened, the criminal always make a mistake. They forgot to make cuts on his shirt, so Yaqub did not believe them. What is this wolf who ate Yusuf and did not tear a small part in his shirt? So he told them, denying their story, this is you have plotted something. Nice patience. They came with his shirt. They put some blood on it to prove that they are truthful, but it was a proof against their story. He said on his shirt because he wanted to show that it is on top, not because if it is from the wolf, it will tear that shirt apart, and then the blood will be all over the shirt. That's why he did not believe them. He said, no, it's not like what you're claiming. Obviously, you have plotted something that is wrong, that beautified your ugly souls to kill your brother. And what you have lied upon, of hiding him, or whatever plot you did, he knows he was not killed. And he said, I will be patient on this matter that you have plotted until Allah bring an ease for this. Ibn Abbas said, if the beast ate him, he would have torn the shirt. And the nice patience that there is no complaint in it. Al-Thawri, one of the scholars, said 3 from the patience. You don't talk to anybody about your pain or your calamity, and do not make yourself look good. So if you want to call yourself a patient person, do not tell anybody, do not complain to no one about your problem or calamity, and do not make yourself look good. Think much of yourself. The hadith of Aisha. When she was accused of adultery, she said, I'm not going to say nothing but to say, like the father of Yusuf, I'm going to be patient and not complain. And then Allah told us that a group of people passed by the well and they wanted to get some water, and they saw the child and they said, oh, what a glad tidings. So they hid him from the rest of the people, and they put him as a calamity, as a commodity that they will use him to buy and sell. And they sold him with very minor price. So this group of people, this carnival from Midian to Egypt, and they sent their person who go to bring the water, and he put his bucket and put it in the well, and Yusuf grabbed it. So when he got out, he was so happy. He told people, oh, what a glad tidings, this is a young man. And they hid him from people, so no one can claim him from the people of that area. So it will be something that they could buy and sell. And Allah knows what they are doing, what their intentions are, what the intention of Yusuf's brothers. Each one has something of Yusuf. These people, they wanted to say that he's a slave for them so they could sell him. The brothers of Yusuf, they wanted to hide him from their father, and they claimed that the wolf ate him. And this is the wrong. And so they could, and the brothers Yusuf, so they could see the power of Allah to fulfill His will. In it, there is a reminder from Allah to His Prophet to entertain him about the hardship that he met from his family, from his tribe, as if he's telling, be patient of what happened to you. I am capable of change that, don't worry. Just like I'm changing everything for Yusuf. Your matter is going to be to honor and victory and power, just like Yusuf with his brothers. Well, he became their master because they all prostrated to him. So he stayed in the well, as some of the narration saying, he stayed 3 days. And Muhammad ibn Ishaq says, when they throw him, they stayed in the well, looking, what he's going to do, what's going to happen to him. Then Allah sent that carnival of people who came close to that well, and they sent the person who bring the water. When he came to the well, and he threw his bucket, and then Yusuf grabbed it. he said, we're glad to think this is a young man, and they kept him as a slave, as a commodity from the rest, or from the people of that area. So either they kept him from the people of that area, that they didn't, so nobody could say, oh, we found a child, or they kept it from their companions in that trip, in that carnival. It was also said, the brothers of Yusuf, they kept their mouth shut, that that's their brother, and he was afraid that his brother's going to kill him. Like this is someone you could sell, and that his brothers sold him. Allah knows what they are doing. He's knowledgeable of what the plot of the brothers of Yusuf are doing, and what they are doing, and He's capable of changing all of that and to block it. But Allah has a wisdom that supersedes everything. You learn from the story of Yusuf that Allah's hand works in its own way. How many times the bounty comes in the form of a calamity, and the gift in a hardship, and Allah supersedes His matter, but Allah will not understand or not know. To Him is the creations and all matters. Praise is the Lord of all things.
وفي هذا كما قلنا تعريض النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم لإعلامه.
So Allah Azza wa Jal want to tell His Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam that Allah is knowledgeable about everything. Allah knows what's going on, but Allah make a plot, and then He will make you, Muhammad, victorious, make you more powerful, just like I did that to Yusuf. So they bought him with very cheap, and they were among the people who don't really match. So they sold him with very cheap price, little money. As Allah said, so they were among the little. If they would have sold him for no money, they would have done that. Some people said it is for the people, the carnival, that the Zahidin is for it, but that goes for the brothers of Yusuf. He was sold aggressively in wrong. His price is haram on anybody, because he is the son of a prophet. He's a prophet, the son of the prophet, of a prophet, of the companion of Allah. They said that the money was little. And they said they were sold by 20 dirham, or it doesn't really make much difference. That is, details is not proven and has nothing to do with the story itself. But they sold him with cheaply. And then Allah said, and the one who brought him from Egypt to his wife, take care of him. Maybe he will benefit, or will make him a son. And that's how we kept power to Yusuf on earth to teach him from the explanation of the dreams. And Allah supersedes his matters, and a lot of people don't know. So Allah is telling us about his generosity with his prophet, that he chose that person to take care of him and to honor him, and he told his family to take care of him, and he expected goodness from him. And very smart, he told his wife, take good care of him, maybe he will benefit us and he might be our son. And he was the prime minister or the financial minister, which is a very high position there.
والمرأة التي قالت لأبيها يا أبا استأجر إن خير من استأجرت القوي الأمين وأبو بكر الصديق يعني استخلف عمر بن الخطاب كانت فراسته وكذلك
So that's how we allowed Yusuf to steadfast. Like we saved him from his brothers, we gave him strength in Egypt, and to teach him from the explanations of the night dreams. If Allah wants something, nothing could stop what Allah wants. Will not be blocked, will not be disobeyed. He is superior over anything. So Allah does what He wants. But a lot of people don't know. They have no knowledge of His wisdom. So his matter, if Allah wants something, He will tell it be, and it will be. So when he reaches strength, we give him knowledge and wisdom. When he became at his strength, Allah chose him with the prophethood among people, and that's how Allah reward the good doers. How long did he stay? It was said 33 years. It was said someone 40, some 25, different numbers. Allah knows. What meant that when he reached this complete strength and his full growth, biological and mental, then we taught him how matters, and we give him knowledge and wisdom, and that's how we reward the good doers. And the good doing, as it was said in the hadith of Jibreel, you worship Allah as if you see Him. If you don't see Him, then know that He sees you. The one who perfect their jobs, they fear Allah in it, and they fear Allah as if they see Him. If they don't see Him, Allah definitely sees them. And any matter you're in, when you start something, Allah who knows that nothing could overpower Him, and not even an atom weight, less or more. It's all on the book very clearly.
في ظلمة الليل البديد الأليل ويرى مناط عروقها في نحرها والمخ في تلك العظام النحل علي بكرة تمحو بها ما كان مني في الزمان الأول ولما بلغ أشده آتيناه حكما وعلما وكذلك نجزي المحسنين. لقد أراد إخوته
So his brothers, they want to get rid of Yusuf, to keep him away from their father, and Allah want him the honor.
فكانت هذه القصة
So that was the story,
وكانت هذه الفصول
and these are its parts,
كانت أحسن القصص
and it was the best of stories,
قد ختم له
because everything were happy at the end of the story.
عندما رفع أبويه
When he raised his parents to the throne and they prostrated to him, and he said, "Oh my father, this is the explanation of my dream before. Allah made it truthful,
وقد أحسن
and Allah has gone to me when he took me out of the prison and brought you from the desert after the shaitan plotted between me and my brothers. Allah is very kind and gentle of what he decided." So the person will reach his best age is at the 40,
وفقه ما بعد الأربعين
and after 40 to leave what does not benefit you in the hereafter.
وبلغ 40 سنة قال
So what did he say after 40? He said, "Oh Allah, allow me to
التي أنعمت
be grateful to your bounty, the one that you covered me and my parents, and to do good deeds that you will accept."
فينبغي أن يحرص وقد أمهله الله إلى هذه السن وبلغه إياها أن يحرص على ترك ما لا ينفعه الأجر. رب أوزعني أن أشكر نعمتك وفقني وإياي أن أشكر نعمتك التي أنعمت علي
So
وعلى والدي وأن أعمل صالحا ترضاه وأصلح لي في ذريتي
do good for me.
إليك وإني من المسلمين. إذا بلغ 60 أو
If you reach 60 or 70,
أولم نعمركم
didn't we
ما يتذكر فيه من تذكر
For you.
وجاءكم النذير الشيء
الصورة حلوة
والرسول فذوقوا فما للظالمين من نصير. أبيات لطيفة يقولها شاعر
The Sheikh is about to talk about poetry, about the age. He said, "You're a kid when you are 10 years, and at 20, he is very in the youth. Nothing is stopping from his urges. 30, strength and youth, and love, and after that, by 10, he's complete, and strength, and the 50, his youth is gone, so he sees it as if it is dream. And then from the 60, he is just sitting there dreaming. And the 70, don't ask me about him. No talk about him. After that, 10 years, he is as good as the dead people. Allah said, "Don't we age you? Don't you remember? Don't you see?" So there is no goodness for the transgressors. No one will support them. So when Yusuf got his strength, we gave him knowledge and wisdom. And when Allah reward, you talk about the giving that Allah that has no limit to His giving. Allah said, when you count one bounty of Allah, you cannot count it. When Allah gives, He will amaze you with His giving. Dear brothers and sisters, inshallah we'll stop here today. Inshallah we'll continue tomorrow بإذن الله تعالى. سبحانك